of all the emotions that come with that win, there was definitely relief was part of it. I was just glad that I got one over the line. I think I'm still very aware that my golf game is exactly the same. Like, my golf game's not changed, and my mindset's not changed throughout it all. But I think it was an amazing thing to achieve, an amazing tournament to win. And yeah, of course, like, there was, I think there was narrative building, I guess, that I had been up there a lot and hadn't got it done. But yeah, I always try and think in the right way, and speak the right way. And I still think all of those things are relative. Like, I would like to feel that it was that sort of journey to getting a first PGA Tour win that took such a long time. I'm glad that that's done. It might take that long to win another, but I think it's just nice that I'm sort of off that list, if you like, of people that hadn't won a PGA Tour event. But, you know, my game and my mindset are still very much the same. The whole thing touched me more than anything, more than any particular person. When I'd finished, you're in such a bubble, obviously, when you're playing, and it's very focused on the day. And as, like, I did the 2 or 3 hours of, like, commitments afterwards, like, a lot of people mentioned, you know, Tiger Woods has tweeted, LeBron James, Caitlin Clark, and quite a lot of, like, in the sporting world. And I think throughout it all, I think that story built up quite a lot. And I think throughout it all, I always just tried to, like, you know, I said at the time, I always tried to say the right things to myself and the right things outwardly, and I tried to have the best attitude possible and be the best example. And I probably underestimated, like, at the time, how much people appreciated it, or how well thought of it was. I just thought that it was the right thing to do, and that's how you should be. But then, yeah, for it to happen the way it did, and for that story to build, and then eventually getting over the line and winning that one at Eastleigh, which was such a huge one, and seeing the story and how people reacted was, it was the coolest thing. It really, really was. And I think, I was just really touched by what a popular sort of journey and story that it had become, because you kind of get lost in your own bubble a little bit. You know, every week I got close to the finish line, and I was right there, but then, you know, it didn't quite happen. And then for me, it was like it was a build on the positives, reset from the negatives that didn't happen, learn from it, go again. And I was very open about it, talking, but I didn't quite realize how many people sort of that it affected. It's easy to tell your kids the right thing all the time, but then again, being an example of that it can happen for you if you just keep going. I think more than anything, it was like, I had the opportunity to show my kids what can happen, and that you can do it. So I think that was the most important thing to me. That was the thing that touched me the most.